I have not seen enough of you with your little monkey emoji on your profile on social media. And I can't understand why you aren't freaking out yet with your monkey emojis. I mean, maybe you're in stages. Well, thankfully, you're able to use different monkey emojis for whatever stage you're in. If you just don't want to hear about monkeypox, do the one where he's covering his ears, because that means you're not ready to hear about it and you just can't take it yet. Now, another emoji that you could use is the one covering the mouth, the monkey with the covering the mouth. That means you don't want to talk about monkeypox. You don't want to talk about it at all because maybe you just don't know enough about it. Maybe you're scared to talk about it, or maybe you're just too angry to talk about it. So you have that option as well. Now, the other option you have for your monkeypox emoji, and your virtue signaling for what stage you are in with monkeypox and how you feel about it, because everyone knows our feelings are most important, is you want to use the monkey emoji that covers his eyes. That one means that you're so disgusted at the sight of monkeypox because it's so repulsive, the blisters, and you're just so... you can't even look at it. That is the emoji for you.
There's Marjorie Greene, I guess trying her hand in comedy because she saw how successful Ted Cruz is at it. But this rant, I guess she's trying to make the double point of everyone's gonna freak out about monkeypox because no one is. So she needs to generate some kind of freak out for her followers to get mad at the woke left that isn't talking about this. Anyway, she went through this whole thing about monkey emojis online and how you should put that up. And then there's some guy off the side laughing, acting like she's funny. That's the only reason why I thought this was supposed to be funny. I thought she was just rambling like she always does. But apparently this is effing funny. Let's watch more funny.
Now, here's another option. Let me tell you where you can take this. You can use all three. Okay, you can go full in on the see no monkeypox, hear no monkeypox, and speak no monkeypox, monkey emojis. That means that you can't take it at all and you refuse to participate in anything to do with monkeypox. That really might be the best option. Now, some of you are so woke and you are so into monkeypox. You are full on monkey. So you need to go ahead, and that is the monkey emoji for you. They're just eyes wide open, ears wide open, ready to talk about it any given time. You want to have that monkey emoji on your social media profile.
Apparently she's the only one talking about monkeypox, but apparently everyone else is now. So there's I guess the end of it. That's when the applause line comes. Everyone stands up and says thank you, or she's just trying to make these points in the face of reality. So here's a little bit of details here, because after a torturous 2 years, it's understandable that the spate of monkeypox cases is bringing back some bad memories of early 2020 when the world first became aware of COVID-19. This is where Marjorie Greene doesn't really care to pay attention, but health experts have been clear since the first cases came about. While the public should be aware of the monkeypox outbreak, the two diseases are very different and there isn't the same cause for alarm as there was 2 years ago. But she doesn't care. You know why she doesn't care? Let's jump down to graphic number 3, you guys. She's doing all this for the purpose of grifting. I think you guys already knew that, but let's check out this tweet from Patriot Takes. They found out that Marjorie Greene is selling $35 shirts mocking the monkeypox concerns, which have been born with her and are currently with her because she needs her followers to go, monkeypox, that was a great bit. Let me buy a t-shirt. That's the only objective here. I'm gonna let you get in before we go more about her stupidity, but this is the whole point. I wanted to let you guys know, first was the bad comedy. Now it's just, hey, buy some shirts because of my bad comedy. Let's make some money. An elected official.
Whenever Marjorie Greene whenever I see Marjorie Greene, whenever I hear Marjorie Greene, whenever I want to talk about Marjorie Greene, I mean, she may have been talking about monkeypox and concerns. I was thinking, God, finally I know how to deal with Marjorie Greene. We should just like pay no attention to her. We should tune her out. We should not see her. We should not hear her. That's the only reasonable way we can deal with her absolute crazy nonsense. I often have this debate, Jayar, is she really the stupidest member of Congress, whereas Lauren Boebert, whatever? Every time Marjorie Taylor Greene opens her mouth, she reaffirms, no, she is the most evil, unhinged, stupidest member of Congress we have.
I think she thinks she's that stupid. Maybe she knows it because she doesn't attempt to do anything that requires a deep thought, maybe some work in Congress, maybe talking to your staff about creating some legislation, doing things for your constituents, because that's probably hard work. You have to be inventive. You have to think about what they could do, and also ways around getting to that point. That's just too much work. It's easier to make bad jokes and then try to sell stuff. That is and let's keep it real. She came about because of Donald Trump. That's her mentor. That's the prototype. That's the people you go off of to do your next step in your political career. Do you see her? Last question, because I know we have to go, but do you see her surviving? Is this a Madison Cawthorn? Because this is what I expect. I don't think there's much of a chance for her to be around after this. Everyone sees this.
I mean, she's won the Republican primary. It's a very heavily Republican district, so we probably have to deal with her for 2 more years. But Jayar, I mean, as you know, in order for a joke to work, there has to be some sort of sophistication, both by the person who is delivering it and perhaps by the person who's receiving it. Marjorie Taylor Greene has absolutely no sophistication. She can't think at that level. So she probably thinks, oh yeah, this is such a funny joke. And the rest of us who actually do know that things have to be sophisticated and sometimes nuanced are looking at her like, she is such a moron.
We've seen many times conservatives think what funny is just being adversarial. Yeah. That's like, it's like there's no punchline, there's no, there's no story being told, there's no humor to it. It's just, don't you hate those libs? That's the joke.